video for sailing and entertainment purposes only. You're dang skippy it is.
Who's your favorite reaction channel? Somebody asked.
Karina.
Why are you walking away so fast? You're walking in uniform.
Obsessed with Karina Kaboom. What's wrong with Karina Kaboom? She's a nice lady.
You're kidding, right?
So this is where it's going to get interesting for y'all.
You've been exposed on YouTube. I understand you're lost, you feel confused.
Hello everybody, it's me. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Becky speaking out against her ex and revealing, in my opinion, a secret. I certainly did not know something that she told us about Amber in the comment section of her channel. So I only saw this because Mr. Snowflake Under the Hood, I think he has like 2 channels, posted about it on his community page post. So I will link both of his channels down below. So we're gonna talk about this drama, what Becky said about her ex, and I wanted to talk about Foodie Beauty and her husband. Because my opinion is that Foodie Beauty's husband, Foodie Beauty, her husband films her in such a wonderful, marvelous, amazing way. I've never seen anyone film her that way. So as always, everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only, not meant to be taken seriously. I'm sharing opinions and not facts about publicly accessible information made public by public figures. First, I would urge you to please, if you can, be kind in the comments section. Please do not go to these people's channels and leave them mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, disparaging comments. All right, so in one of the comment sections of Becky's video, okay, we have a person saying this is 3 days ago. What are you doing for your future? You have no plans nor accountability in getting your financial situation together. When are you going to grow up? I just wanted to say something about this.
Excuse me, are you Amberlynn Reed's friend? Are you Amberlynn Reed's friend?
You know, people are usually hired by experience. Becky has a lot of experience working in home health care and in factories. So more than likely, Becky can only get a job in those 2 fields. Now, sometimes people get lucky. Like, you know, and they have jobs like not for something they went to school for, not for something that they have experience with. But I think that we need to also think about, to be fair here, that Becky can only get so many jobs that pay a certain wage, right? Now, if Becky were to go back to school or go to school or get a different trade, then Becky can get a different job, right? Okay. Somebody else said, leave Beck alone. They're sorting out their life and they don't need you being, okay, take your own advice. Okay. Wonderful. I love a little action and drama and fights in the morning or whenever this happened. Wonderful. People just writing to each other, mean comments. Let's just all be friends. Whatever. All right. So Becky says this 3 days ago. Quote, I've been working full-time since the end of 2021, and the only break I've had was because I was in the hospital. No, girls, I want you to be ready for this. It's very interesting that Becky just decides to come out with it. Becky, honey, pure advice from me to you. Go on a live stream and say it. Go in video monetized form and say it, okay? Spilling this type of tea in the comments for free, that rhymed. I told you this was a vocabulary channel. Maybe you should just make a video about this. This is my thing. Becky, you said that you don't want to spill tea, which I totally support you, Becky. Totally understand. You've gone through a very difficult ordeal. That's fine. But you spilling it for free now is a little different. Go monetize it. Make the money. She made the money on you. Amberlynn made tons of money on you. All right? So, I've worked since I was 18, except the time I was with an ex who made it a personal goal to be the only breadwinner and actually met that one with promises of getting to see my family more, but instead was stuck by their side for 98% of the time.
Thanks for nothing.
The point is, you just said everything that you could have made like $500 or $600 on for free, Becky. So if you're going to say it anyways, make the money. I told you this was a math channel. She's trying to say that she was working the whole time, okay, full time since 2021. And Amberlynn basically made the decision that she was going to be the only breadwinner. What she's talking about there, if you don't know, is that, let me just go back really fast. Amberlynn was cheated on by ex-Destiny, emotionally, not emotionally, whatever, with a girl from Destiny's and Amber's work. And basically, my opinion here is that Amberlynn did not want to be cheated on again, and Becky was working at the factory when Amberlynn met her, and she had asked Becky to quit her job. So, because in my opinion, she just didn't want to, Becky seeing other girls at, the factory and cheating on her again. So this is something to keep in mind. But basically, Amber, said, hey, I'll support the both of us. Well, Becky is saying an ex who made it a personal goal to be the only breadwinner, right? So basically, she said, you need to quit your job. At the time, Becky was saying that I think something with the knees were hurting. And so Becky, listen, it was Becky's choice to quit. At the end of the day, Amber, I don't know. I wasn't there, but Amber gave her that option, and the options pretty much sounded good. Let's just be honest. But it sounds to me like Amber wanted to be in the control of money, controlling Becky financially, controlling Becky emotionally, right? But this is the tea. She says that Amber, it's got to be Amber, okay? With the promises of getting to see my family more, but instead was stuck by their side for 90% of the time. Okay, 98% of the time. Math channel.
Pathetic.
Okay, yes. So we already knew that she was stuck to Amber's side for 98% of the time. We knew this. But I personally, did you know this? That Amberlynn, allegedly, according to Becky, promised Becky that if you quit your job, you could see your family more? Oh, manipulation, gaslighting, take your pick, no Kermits in sight. Okay, so what Becky is saying, all right, is that supposedly Amberlynn said, I did not know this part, sorry girls, did you know this? That Amberlynn apparently told her, well, if you quit your job, you can be with your family, I'll support you. Maury determined. Did anybody hear that Maury retired? How is he going to determine that everything is a lie now? I'm very sad. Anyways, my point here is this. Amberlynn, would you like to respond to our girl, Becky? Amber, I don't know what you're doing over there on your channel. You're talking about nail polish. Amberlynn out here making soliloquies about how her nail polish is chipping. Is this the content that we did not sign up for? Please. I feel like a girl of 10 years ago. What are you doing? Why are you talking about nail polish? But Amberlynn, go cause some drama. Go respond to Becky. Is that what you really said? All jokes not aside. Look, I think that's terrible. Big surprise there. Apparently, Amberlynn told Becky, if you quit your job and I support you, you can be with your family, but monopolized all of Becky's time. And, she had to take care of that. That's really, not nice. And that's really, that's quitting under false pretenses. She promised her one thing, and in the relationship, something else happened. Wow, Film at 11, Eyewitness News. What a big surprise. Somebody promises you something in a relationship and you get something else. I always say this. I heard this a long time on the radio. This was the most truest words I've ever heard in my life. When you first meet somebody, you do not meet them. You meet their representative, okay? And in Amber's case, you always meet her representative. If you didn't see what's going on with Amber's representative now, they're picking out the thirstiest outfits ever on TikTok for the new girl. Okay, moving on. The point is... I think that's pretty bad. I think that's terrible that happened to Becky, that she quit her job and just had to become a full-time caretaker for Amberlynn instead of being with her family. And this actually is worse than it sounds, because Becky's mom was ill for a while and then unfortunately is no longer with us today, right? And during that time, Becky was still taking care of Amber when she lost a lot of time with her mom. I've said this many times here before, but I didn't know that Amber promised her, if you quit your job, you could be with your family, and then monopolized all her time. And basically, surprise, surprise, she lied. I can't believe it. Let's have a moment of silence for Amber lying. The moment is over. It never happened. So, Amberlynn, here's some genuine advice to you, because you don't watch reaction channels and you've never seen a single video of mine. I highly advise you to respond to this girl instead of talking about nail painting and you touched her you touched your animals, your cat, Wasabi, and Twinkie, whatever. That's genuinely her content. All right, not enough coffee today. My point is, I genuinely believe that Amberlynn's content is going down whatever drain, whatever thing you got going on there. Go respond, cause some drama. Okay, honestly, has anyone ever seen I'm going to go on a little tangent. Has anyone ever seen that X-Files episode where there was that monster in the drain and he was like in people's bathrooms or something? I think that monster's in my house. Never mind. The point is that is where Amber's content is going, down the drain. Amber Lynn, go cause some drama, okay? It's just about that time for you to respond to Becky and tell us, why did you promise her that she can spend more time with her family, but instead you monopolized her time? And Becky even said during the live stream era, okay, that she wasn't even able to go to the skin doctor because she had to be with Amber Lynn. That is wild to me. If somebody cannot seek, and I've said this before, if somebody cannot seek medical attention and medical help because they are constantly with somebody else, and come on, okay, I'm sorry, Amber wasn't ill throughout the entire time that she was with Becky. Becky should have left Amber home alone like she did many times and went to see the skin doctor. So I feel bad for Becky as always. I've always supported Becky. Becky, I hope that you can find peace and happiness in the future. And, you know, there's always going to be opposition because a lot of people are angry that she's promoting her friend. We've talked about this. I have full-fledged videos on this. You know, a lot of people are angry that she's getting super chats and people supporting her. I just wanted to say one thing. Super chats, just so we're clear. First of all, don't donate if you don't want to. I've always said that. But super chats are a thing. The thanks button are a thing. Guess what? Amber Lynn is making a whole bunch of super chats on her live streams that she's making. I just want to show you something. The last live stream that Amber Lynn made, she made $224. $224 were donated to a person who doesn't have any other job outside of YouTube. For what? For ignoring you? Just so we're clear, Amber Lynn ignored her audience and talked to her new friend, girlfriend, whoever, right? So it was okay to give Amber Lynn donations. What I'm trying to say is people give donations freely to whoever they want. Why is Becky not allowed to get donations? She actually does work for a living. The people are donating to Amber Lynn, who doesn't have a job outside of YouTube. But it's not okay that people are donating to Becky, who does have a job outside of YouTube and was working 16 hours a day, a week, a month, a year. I don't know. I'm terrible with math because this is a math channel. But you know what? Thank you, Becky, for speaking out about what really happened. What do you girls think? Do you think Amber Lynn should respond instead of talking about her chip nail polish? Amber Lynn out here, her new content is, I spoke to my dad. I haven't spoken to him in 7 years, even though she spoke to him before. That's all on her channel, whatever. And, you know, that she's upset that her nail polish is chipping. Amber, honey, okay? I miss the good old days when you used to go to the nail salon. You used to get those matte black nails. You used to take care of yourself. Go to the nail salon. Get your nails done. Go respond to Becky. Cause some drama. What is this? I mean, honestly, 8 minutes of, hey, look at me. Her new video is, she's trying on I can't even show them here. You know, trying on thirsty outfits for the new girl on TikTok. Please, please. One more point. Did anyone pick this up? So basically, I wonder if you guys saw this, all right? So Amber Lynn said that she had a few fruit flies, a few, you know, bugs or whatever, because Feline, Alex's wifey, opened up some fruit and they flew out, supposedly. Oh, really? Everyone knew that was a bunch of, you know, not truth over there. She bought something because she clearly has an infestation, in my opinion. She bought some Raid, get rid of flies or whatever. Look, you start buying things to get rid of bugs in your house when you have a lot of bugs. You clearly have an infestation. You blamed the bug infestation on wifey, and it's not fair. It's not her fault. She didn't open some fruit and 1 million bugs came into your home. It's obvious that you have an infestation, which it's actually nothing to be ashamed of or embarrassed of. It doesn't say anything about a person if, you know, just, you know, sometimes, especially when you live in an apartment building, you know, this happens. It's all right. But why lie about it? You said that it was just one fruit fly from some fruit that Feline opened, and Maury is retired, but if he wasn't, he would determine that was a lie because you bought something to help with your, you know, bug problem. So sounds like more than just one fly from the fruit. Anyways, well, that's what Becky said. What do you girls think about this? I did not know this, and let me know in the comments down below. And now we're going to move on to Foodie Beauty. All right, so look, Foodie Beauty is in Bangkok, Thailand, and she's out there. She's trying to do a big,
And she doesn't care, like, if she disrespects you, basically.
audience. She went to a cat cafe, okay? And she was sitting there with the cats. She knows how it's going to be perceived. She's trying to rile up her audience, get them really angry for that 7K views that she's getting. Listen, I don't care how many views she's getting. I've said this before. I think it's ridiculous that Foodie Beauty used to make fun of reaction channels for only getting, quote unquote, 7,000 views. The person only had 10,000 subscribers. If you're currently getting 10,000 views, 7,000 views, and you only have 10,000 subscribers, that's amazing. Foodie, you reap what you sow. Over here, she's getting no views at these travel vlogs, at these mukbangs, at these like live streams, and I'm just like, whatever. Okay. So the only positive thing I will say, to be fair to any situation, is, listen, at least she went to travel. I know that she went to travel because she had no other choice, because she has a visa issue where she's living. But the point is, at least she went, at least she's traveling and showing something finally to her audience. I thought that the cat cafe was cute and everything, but she only went to the cat cafe, in my opinion, to make fun of her audience, to stick it to her audience. Remember how I said that Foodie Beauty loves to stick it to her audience, like, hey, I can have a cat. That's why she adopted another cat. After what she did to BBJ, it's just done to stick it to the audience, whatever. I only want to talk about mainly one other thing, okay? So, in the past, Amber's roommates used to film her, and they used to make wonderful, amazing videos that were a little bit different than Amber Lynn Reed's videos, right? So I feel that Foodie Beauty's husband is filming her for the vlogs a certain way that, in my opinion, I don't know if he's doing this on purpose or not, and I don't care, but the way that it's coming off, like, there's this one little clip where she's like filming like street food, right? They're at this market where they're getting street food, and she has like her finger just like in the shot, and he pinches her finger, so she has to move it. Like, what is that? Let her live, okay? Like, I already don't like this, but I mean, I don't really feel that this relationship is real or anything. I just think that there's some type of something involved that's not love. He already did say, in my other video, I had told you guys that I have a whole live stream video about this. Like, I responded to her live stream. Her husband told her he didn't love her in the beginning. And some of you had said to me, I think I saw a comment like, where is this video? I'm going to link it down below. But I promise you, if I can remember to include the clip, I will include the clip where she says that he doesn't love her.
If he doesn't love me after one fight, he never did.
Okay? For those of you, because I think a lot of people haven't seen that video. Yeah. She said that he told her that he didn't love her. She then took it back. If he told you he didn't love you, I would be out of there. But anyways, the way that he films her is, in my opinion, a bit unflattering. There are different ways that you can film a human being, and the way that he films her is unflattering. It is what it is, okay? And she never films herself this way. Even when she does film herself, she films herself a certain way, and he films her in an unflattering way. And I think that my opinion, I think he's doing it on purpose. I think he's trolling the audience. Why are you filming her a certain way? You know what I'm trying to say? So I just think that it's more of the same. It's kind of sad. Her audience does not want to see this content because the views are not there. I'm going to give you an example, okay? There were months and months where I just went and I just talked about Foodie Beauty and I totally dumped Amber and I stopped talking about her. And sometimes when Foodie Beauty had really big drama, the views were there for me. But most of the time it was like very average, not a lot of views. That's how I know how much she's getting paid, because I know how much 7,000 views get paid, how much 10,000 views get paid. The money's not there and the views are not there. So what does that mean? That means that I have mainly an Amber audience, and that's why people wanted to watch content about Amber Lynn Reed, the most popular, entertaining YouTuber on this platform. Okay, of course. You've seen Foodie Beauty's videos? You're running away from the problem? Do you know Amber Lynn Reed? Right? So I can understand that. So I went back when Amber started doing dramatic things. She just wasn't doing anything that dramatic. I was bored, so I went to talk about Foodie Beauty. And I've said this before, Foodie Beauty usually has more drama than Amber. With Amber Lynn, it is a slow burn, meaning that you have to just stick around until something major drama erupts. With Foodie Beauty, there's drama every video, So, but the point is, I was getting less views on Foodie because that's not what the majority wanted to see, right? So I went back to what the majority wanted to see. You have to give the audience what they want. Chantal is putting out content in Bangkok, Thailand. She's doing live streams, whatever, but that's not what people want. You have almost 100,000 people and only 7,000 people are watching this. It's too much and too late and not enough. Do you understand what I'm saying? My opinion is that her audience is absolutely not interested in the content that she's putting out. And the way that I know that is through the views. And these are not the views that Foodie Beauty used to get. When Foodie Beauty used to have no subscribers. She used to get 100,000 views. She used to get 60, 40,000 views. And she's just tired people out with this guy that nobody believes in their relationship, this move, this traveling. People don't want to see that from you, Chantal. My opinion, people only want to see drama from her and Anne Boleyn. And until you understand, you need to cause drama proper way within the terms of service. But the content that she's putting out, people are bored with it. Okay, that's my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know. Leave it in the comments down below. Thank you so very much for watching today. I really appreciate your time and effort to bother listening to me. Thank you so very much for being here. Let me know what you think about all of this drama. If you enjoyed today's video or you didn't enjoy it, check out this video that's popping up here. I'm gonna link a video on a similar topic. You could go and watch it, like it or dislike it, depending on your preferences. Thank you so much for being here. Thoughts, comments, questions, please leave them in the comments down below. And I will see you very, very soon in the next one. Thanks so much for being here. Bye.